Numerous potential challengers have already ruled themselves out, with several backing Mr Harris for the job he has always craved. With Leo Varadkar, Ireland's Taoiseach, announcing his resignation yesterday in a move which shocked the nation, the race to replace him is already underway. With potential candidates seemingly queuing up to rule themselves out, the path appears to be clear for Simon Harris, Minister for Further and Higher Education, to take the top job, the equivalent to the UK Prime Minister. However, if the 37-year-old does get the job, one academic has warned faces one key challenge, namely facing down demands by Sinn Féin, the largest single parliament in the Irish Isle, for an early general election. Mr Harris has never made any secret of his desire to be the country's leader, but Mr Varadkar's decision to quit as party leader and step aside as Taoiseach once a replacement has been identified has left the ruling coalition of his Fine Gael party, Fianna Fail and the Greens on shaky ground. Sinn Féin leader Mary Lou MacDonald is already on record as saying it is not acceptable for Fine Gael members to choose among themselves who the next Irish Premier will be. And speaking to Bloomberg, Mary Murphy, senior lecturer in politics at the University of Cork, said it was certain that the Republican Party would try to exploit this upheaval. Justice Minister Helen McEntee has ruled herself out as a leadership candidate as Fine Gael politicians began to publicly back Mr Harris. Ms McEntee said she would support whoever puts themselves forward for nomination as party leader. She told LMFM radio, "I think, as a party, we will remain strong and we will remain united. But this is a decision I suppose I probably made a year or two ago, that if this was to come up in the near future or the immediate future, that it's not something that I'd be putting myself forward for." Enterprise Minister Simon Coveney, who ran against Mr Varadkar in the last Fine Gael leadership contest, ruled himself out on Wednesday. On Thursday morning, Fine Gael TD and Junior Minister Neil Richmond, TD and former Junior Minister Frank Fagan, Senators Tim Lombard and Michael Carrigy and MEPs Francis Fitzgerald and Maria Walsh publicly announced their support for Mr Harris. Minister of State at the Department of Enterprise Mr Richmond became the first Fine Gael TD to publicly back a candidate, weighing in behind his friend for over 25 years. "If Simon Harris does declare, I'll absolutely be backing him to lead our party and be the next Taoiseach," he said on RTE radio. Mr Richmond said Mr Harris had told him he was considering running. He said he would welcome a contest between Fine Gael candidates, but added, "I do think Simon Harris is the best person for the job." Asked if Mr Harris represented more of the same, Mr Richmond said, "Simon is something different." Ms Fitzgerald also said she is backing Mr Harris. "I look forward to nominating Simon Harris as the next leader of Fine Gael later today," the former Justice Minister said on X, formerly Twitter. "He has an absolute commitment to the country and the Fine Gael party. I believe Simon has all of the necessary qualities to lead the country as Taoiseach at this critical time." Nominations will open for the Fine Gael leadership from Thursday morning and will close on Monday at 1 p.m.